A physical examination is a test done by healthcare practitioners to check a patient's physical health. A practitioner may physically examine a patient even if they're not in pain, sick, or injured. Usually, a physical examination requires the healthcare professional to do the following 4 things. Inspection. This is when the practitioner looks at the patient's body part to check for any abnormalities, swelling, and more. This is when the practitioner touches and feels for the texture, location, tenderness, and more of a body part. Auscultation. This is when the practitioner listens to sounds coming from the patient's body using a stethoscope. Usually they listen to the patient's hearts, lungs, and intestines. Next is percussion. This is when the practitioner taps the patient's body parts with their hands, fingers, or small instruments to check if there's gas, fluid, swelling, and more. Aside from the tests mentioned above, depending on the patient's age and sex, the practitioner may do additional tests like skin exams. To use our free physical examination, follow these steps. Download our physical examination from the Carepatron platform, which you can find in the link in the description. Before you assess your patient, you must first write down the date and patient's name and interview them to obtain information on their health history. Once finished with step 2, it's time to examine your patient. Following the inspection, palpation, auscultation, and percussion order is best. Discuss the results. As soon as you've assessed your patient, you may discuss the results with your patient. Remember to sign and have the patient sign the results to signify they've acknowledged and understood what you've explained. The next steps will be dependent on the results. If the patient is healthy, you may schedule another physical examination in a few months as a checkup. On the other hand, if the patient needs further test procedures, you may request that your patient do them before consulting you or a specialist on potential findings. Here is a sample of our physical examination, which you can find on our Carepatron platform. To find our physical examination, go to our Carepatron platform or click on the link in the description. In our template section, we have a variety of templates and worksheets for you to use with your patients. You can filter or type in the keywords to find the worksheet. Thank you for watching our video at Carepatron. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like. If you would like to see more videos like these, subscribe to our Carepatron channel or click on one of our recommended videos.